we try to convince the tribunal there's issue for health and safety for the person that won't be able to move around if there's a full strike the coming weekend with no service at all.
The union representing STM bus drivers and metro operators, alongside their employer, appeared before Quebec's Labour Tribunal Monday on day 10 of transit disruptions with STM maintenance workers on strike in Montreal. The hearing aims to determine whether essential services have been maintained in past strikes, a key factor that could shape how the government proceeds with possible back-to-work legislation. Representatives from other essential services were also present at the hearing, and a ruling is expected to be given Thursday to decide if Montrealers will see a 48-hour public transit shutdown this coming weekend.
The seniors must have transport. We consider that it's an essential service.
Many people rely on public transit to go to work, to go to medical appointment that they will miss, to go to food bank, as we heard as well.
STM representatives are urging the union to maintain service for 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the late afternoon, and 2 hours in the late evening during their weekend strike. On the other hand, union officials say they're pushing the tribunal to permit there be no metro or bus service during the disruption. The tribunal heard the testimony of Jean-Sébastien Patrice, Director General of Multicaf, a Côte des Neiges organization that hands out fresh meals to the community. He told the tribunal his organization saw waiting lines of up to an hour and a half, levels he said not seen since the pandemic because of limited transit during rush hours only. Multicaf had to completely shut down on November 1st when overlapping strikes completely shut down metro service. Patrice said they only served 1/10 of their usual clientele on that day. Bus and metro drivers are demanding better work schedules and an end to unpaid hours, also saying in October that their mandate could ramp up to an unlimited strike if talks stall. They're the third union of Montreal public transit workers to stage walkouts in November. They're joined by maintenance workers currently striking for 4 weeks and administrative staff who announced Friday that they'll be joining the picket lines on the 16th. Meanwhile, Parti Québécois leader Paul Saint-Pierre Plamondon says his party is prepared to work with the CAQ to force the striking public transit employees back to work by November 15th. The PQ had previously voted against the Legault government's anti-strike law known as Bill 89 back when it was tabled in May. The measure is currently scheduled to take effect on November 30th. If there is no deal, the Parti Québécois will collaborate with all other parties in the National Assembly to force a return to normal. Montrealers City News spoke to Monday, saying they're willing to sit through the inconvenience if it means the union's rights are respected.
They deserve also because they work so hard.
If that bill is approved, that will be against labor rights, and that will be so anti-democratic.
They also set a precedent for everyone. It gives all unions more negotiating power because they know we're serious.
In Montreal, Zachary Cheung, City News.